welcome back, Wiz and Weeboos.
And welcome to my world again, third time in a row.
Yes, well, I think we might be done by now because there's not much more to do. We might just do the episode and end it. Usually I put a lot more development into it, but again, I said that your stuff is very relaxing, and usually the more you put in, the less relaxing it is. So, but I really wanted to try this.
You can see an orb of light through your light bulb. It's just you stare at a light bulb and you're like, I'm surprised I've not gone blind by now. That's cool, I like that one.
Yeah, this is one of my very favourite presets I made, and it's just like all my best ones, I made it by complete accident. I had no idea what I was doing.
You're like, I don't know that, and soon. Probably the finale of one of Bill Burnham shows, he was like, oh my god, Mr. Burnham. Pretty cool.
No, I'm done messing around with that.
He did all these three different ways. It was like, if I'm on the stage, it was to the right of him, in front of him, to the left of him, and then he just pointed down. It's like, I am Satan, Lord of Darkness. Boom. It was awesome. You should probably listen to it at some point.
Okay.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Okay. If anyone in the comments can decipher these strange ramblings, I would love to hear what Sally is saying.
I'll show it you later. It's brilliant. It's the one that you told me to shut up about when you were playing Overwatch earlier.
So, anyway,
you're just like, nope.
I'm pressing the nope button right now. So let's see what this sounds like with the rest of the piece. A bit too loud.
It is, because I can't hear the chords.
Sorry, it has to be an integer, not a decimal. Still loud.
So that means it has to be a decimal.
So, I don't think this needs much more change. All I'm thinking is, just so there's a little bit of change over time, we're going to make this, well, again, if you don't mind, I think it'd be a good idea to make this 32 bars long. And
spicy.
My idea is start with this.
All the originals.
And then it builds up, and then after that, there it goes. And then it goes. And then it ends with.
That is good. You have good skills, my friend.
Thank you.
Good skills.
Should we add some hats to this just to fill this out a bit? Because
yeah.
I mean, the simple pattern is we could do other stuff. So, yeah, we'll take that, and all we'll do is we'll change that with some other hat that sounds better. If you hear one that you particularly like, just say.
That one, the one, no, the hat too.
Oh, okay.
I like that one.
Yeah?
Make,
okay.
can I don't know if you can do this, but can you make like hats quieter-ish?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have an idea. I'm going to make it a little bit quieter as well. As well as that, what I'm going to do is... what I tend to do when I'm mastering my hats is... I'll take a free reverb, which is, what puts echoes on it, and I'll make it a pretty noticeable echo, like this. Only I would make it very short. But then what I'd do is I'd mess with this dry knob. Now, I imagine you don't know what this all means. Oh, wow.
I'm so mature.
Wow. 18 plus now, but seriously. But basically, in music, when we refer to wet and dry, what we mean is it's actually just I guess kind of slang really for how much of the effect of the sound is the affected sound and how much of it is the original sound. So if it's at dry 100%, you'll hear the entirety of the original sound, and if reverb 50%, you'll also hear 50% of the echoed version. But we can actually mess with this so we can only hear the echo. Now we can't hear the original sound, but we can still hear the echo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so the original sound is not fully gone, but a bit quieter. But the echo's still there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the side chaining we made earlier, and I'm going to use it to side chain the echo.
This is one that I made earlier.
And use it to side chain the echo.
Peter.
Turn it down a bit, just generally. We'll call it a day. So we'll just end this by playing the rest.
That was that, I suppose.
Yep, happy with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
Now don't tell me that you're useless anymore, because you're not allowed to. I will put you in FL Studio jail. I will build.
So,
no, just a second. Let me just get this. No, this needs to be done.
Okay.
Right, you don't know what's going
I'm not
on.
allowed to end.
You don't know what's going on, but it's going to happen, right? Okay. This is where you'll be going if you. This is going to take probably a bit. So. You will be going into FL Studio. You're going into Note Jail. I'm just building it right now just to prove it.
Just to prove that this thing exists.
Oh yes, it's horrible. Every single half a bar, they play a terrible chord of literally every note except C, and it's just unbearable. You don't want to go there, Sally. It's not a nice place.
I didn't think so. You wanna go to my fair? Quick, new kid.
I don't know what.
I'm being Jimmy. Why are you stupid?
Oh, I couldn't tell. Sorry.
I can't do a Jimmy impression. All right, calm down.
You'll go to a cell where literally just a second.
Does Bo Burnham exist in this prison?
No. and all you can hear is this on repeat.
That is awful. I don't like it. Make it stop.
This is what you're gonna have to look forward to, Sally, if you don't believe in your music making abilities.
And then people wonder, how does she make these noises? And I'm like, I don't know, children. I don't know.
I just had a thought. Can you just imagine if you started making music and you put some known instruments in there, and then just usually what we do is like we usually have little
Mr.
parts.
Burn.
When it isn't something relaxing, we usually have little parts. Stuff like either dubstep or voices. Singing just to be a bit more interesting because then there's like modulation there. I could just imagine your music being.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in another world.